Hello and welcome to episode number 3 of my TEW 2020 AEW Rise to the Top, where we are taking over as Tony Khan, controlling AEW and trying to overtake the Goliath, that is WWE. I thought I would start this episode off checking out the storylines that we've got going. We've started all of them now, so there's not any spoilers of who's involved in which one or anything like that. So it says we need at least 2 storylines with more than 50 heat to meet the demands. Oh, apparently I'm achieving this, so let's have a look. So the Women's Championship one currently doesn't have any heat. Same with that one. Friends versus Friends, so the best friends to challenge Hangman and Omega. It's currently at 43, which isn't bad. Well, that's the only thing that's done that apparently, so that's alright. Man versus Machine is 53, that's considered hot, that's good. SCU Never is 51. That's also considered hot. That's good. The Doctor Will See Now is at 35. Next big thing is just at 50. So almost hot. The worst in AEW is at 36. That's fine. And the Open Challenge is currently at 53. So now we're going to head straight into the 3rd episode of AEW Dark. And we are kicking off this week's AEW Dark with a tag team matchup between the Private Party and the Hybrid 2. This getting a 61 rating overall is really good. Mark Quinn seemed off his game and still got a 56. That's pretty good. Isaiah Cassidy is a rising star, also my creative team tells me. Getting a 61, Jack Evans with a 56, and Angelico with a 46. Private Party showed excellent chemistry, and this got the show off to a strong start. This is looking better than last week's Dynamite, which isn't very good. Let's move on to the next match. So this is Tainara Conti going one-on-one with Sadie Gibbs. And Tainara Conti defeated Sadie Gibbs. Tainara Conti has now been signed to a permanent deal with AEW. So she got a rating of 26, which isn't very good, but you know what, this is what Dark is for, Dark's for building up these people. Sadie Gibbs got 21. Conti debuted her old school heel gimmick. It's got an initial rating of very good. That's good. The announcing quality once again lifted it. 19 is pretty terrible, but again, like we need like a 6 rating to make YouTube happy, so this is the time to be playing around with things like this. Next up, the announcers put over the fact that we'll be seeing Cheerleader Melissa making her in-ring debut, taking on Yuka Sakazaki tomorrow night on Dynamite, who she attacked last week to make her presence known in the AEW Women's Division. And let's move on to the next matchup in Dark. So we have got Sunny Kiss taking on Dr. Luther. Dr. Luther making his first appearance in this series so far, and Sunny Kiss defeats him in an abysmal match, by pinfall with a Sunny side up. This also got a segment, this got a 19, god damn it, okay. So Sunny Kiss had a performance of 25, Luther had 21, Luther seemed off his game. The announcing quality, again, we've got really good announcers, so that's good. The crowd were turned off, but by working the crowd, so they were turned off, but we worked them back into the main event, and I decided to go a little bit crazy with the main event on this show. We've been leaving Dark a little bit lackluster recently. So our main event this evening is the Young Bucks taking on the Dark Order. The Young Bucks making their first appearance in this series as well. It's a good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. The Young Bucks defeated them in 17 minutes. With the Meltzer drive. That's got 68, which is very good. Nick and Matt, got an 85 and a 77. Obviously, they've got great. It deserve better announcing. Okay, so the announcing is good for the lower matches, I guess, but maybe it's not hitting the upper echelons of what we needed. And both the Young Bucks benefited from having a groundswell of public support, which is very nice indeed. So that was our main event. 68, good rating for the Dark main event, and let's see how we did overall. Overall, we got a rating of 39, which isn't great. The crowd wasn't happy, so they expected more angles and interview segments. Yeah, I only put one angle in, and that was just a hype up for Dynamite tomorrow night. So yeah, that's something to notice going forward. I did need to put some interviews in. So that was AEW Dark, and we will be back in a few minutes with AEW Dynamite. Don't go anywhere. Hello and welcome back to AEW Dynamite. Here we are. We're starting off this episode with Cody heading down to the ring in his gear. Last week, Kip took me to my limits. It was close, but I saw him off. Now, I am a man of my words, so anyone in the back, the open challenge starts now. Got 73 rating. TNT Open Challenge storyline has automatically advanced with this segment. Oh, I forgot to take Arn Anderson off of him. I'll do that as soon as this show is finished. I need to do that. Cody did a masterful job of improvising. What a legend. And then let's move on. Let's see who Cody will be facing. The lights go down. Music starts. Your hero is here. Comes on the Titantron. The lights come back up. Chris Hero is standing at the top of the ramp. Chris Hero is here in AEW. Is it just for a one-night thing? Will he be sticking around? Well, I guess it depends if he wins the matchup. That got 56 rating, which is not bad. So, Cody versus Chris Hero. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Cody defeated Chris Hero in 13 minutes with the beautiful disaster. Cody makes defense number 2 of his AEW championship. Cody only had an in-ring performance of 63. Chris Hero had 59. Chris Hero debuted his bully gimmick, which got a rating of great. Open challenge storyline has advanced and gained heat. That's good. Cody seemed off his game. Yeah. Announcing quality. Yeah. Still, I just need to take Arn away from Cody, but I keep forgetting because I'm a fool. Let's move on to the next segment. A video is shown to promote Brian Cage making his Dynamite debut next week. So I got 49 rating, just a little video. Man vs. Machine storyline has advanced with this segment, which is good. And let's move on to the next matchup. So here we have Darby Allin taking on Michael Nakazawa. Last week, Darby said to MJF after he defeated Nakazawa, anything you can do, I can do better. Darby Allin defeated Nakazawa in 8 minutes with a coffin drop. Darby Allin had an in-ring performance of 59. Michael Nakazawa had 43. The TNT Open Challenge... That's the wrong storyline. That's my bad. TNT Open Challenge storyline has improved. Okay, at least it didn't lose heat. That's all right. The announcing quality lifted the match and colour commentary, and it's got a 49, which isn't too bad for having Nakazawa in it, who's not the most popular or gets the highest performance rate. Let's move on to the next matchup. Next, we have an angle featuring the best friends. Truck and Trent are sitting around a table eating dinner. Why can I not scroll down? I wrote more than this. Trent, thanks for making such a delicious meal, Chuck. You truly are my best friend. Chuck, hey man, it's not a problem. What do you think Paige and Omega are doing right now? Do you think they're sitting around enjoying each other's company? Trent, what? No, of course not. Those guys can't even share a drink. Chuck, huh, okay. By the way, I'm looking forward to Fyter Fest. So the Friends v Friends storyline has advanced and gained heat. This got 51, that's good. Chuck and Trent both used their freedom well, and the commentary, the angle got the crowd hotter, that's good. Yeah, I wrote more than that. I don't know how to scroll down, which is a bit annoying because I had more, but that's alright. I remembered what I wrote this time. Let's move on to the next segment. So next up we have, oh my god, we've got Death Triangle defeating Strong Hearts in 17 minutes when Pac submitted T-Hawk with the Brutalizer. Ray Phoenix had a 76, Pentagon Jr. had a 64, Pac had an 65, and a 44, 50, and 65. The Express to Death storyline was automatically advanced with this segment. Pentagon Jr. seemed off his game, and he got a 65. This was amazing, 80 rating. I just need to put Death Triangle in every show because they're incredible. That's great. Let's move on to the next segment. Next up, we have Scorpio Sky taking on Jake Hager in this continuing the sort of rivalry that the Inner Circle and SCU seem to be having. And Scorpio Sky actually defeated Jake Hager by pinfall in 8 minutes and 31 seconds. Scorpio Sky they both had performance of 63, which is good. The SCU Never storyline has advanced and gained heat. Got a 66 rating. And again, the announcing quality, man, this crowd's getting hot. Let's do this. Next segment. Backstage, Scorpio Sky walks down the hallway past Chris Jericho. Jericho sees him, pauses, and then starts to applaud his performance. The SCU Never storyline has advanced again and gained more heat. That's good. Chris Jericho did well, as always, and Scorpio Sky needs a script in future, but that was a 67. So things are heating up between Scorpio Sky and the members of the Inner Circle. Let's move on to the next segment. MJF defeats Luchasaurus in 13 minutes by submission with the Salt of the Earth. MJF had a performance of 53, Luchasaurus had a 39, and the Next Big Thing storyline has automatically advanced with this segment. Nothing new there. 46 rating, and the match was poorly placed, which is my bad. The crowd was already hot and didn't need working. I must have set this one to work the crowd. That's my bad. Let's move on to the next segment. MJF grabs a microphone. Do you really think I'm impressed by you beating Nakazawa? Really? The man hasn't won in 15 years? But what does impress me, Darby, is how I dispatched this giant dino freak. I'd like to see you do that. Oh wait, you can't. Because I'm better than you, and you know it. So the Next Big Thing storyline has advanced with this segment, and MJF is still favourite of the month. That gets a rating of 65. MJF's great. Yeah, so good. And let's move on to Cheerleader Melissa after attacking Yuka Sakazaki last week. These two go one-on-one, and Cheerleader Melissa defeated Yuka Sakazaki in 12 minutes with an air raid crash. Cheerleader Melissa gets a in-ring performance of 49, Sakazaki gets 36, and this gets an overall segment rating of 49, which is pretty decent. And now, I believe we're moving on to our main event of the evening. Oh, sorry, no, we're not. Cheerleader Melissa grabs a mic. I am not in AEW to make friends. I'm not in AEW to make up the numbers. I am here to elevate. I am here to dominate. And most importantly, I am here to be champion. Storyline. The Women's Championship storyline has advanced. It's got a 65 rating, which I think might be our highest women's segment of anything so far, which is real good. And she likes the freedom. That's good. I'm really happy with that signing. I had like 4 people when I went to sign her to say, hey, that's a good signing, Tony. And I said, thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Okay. And let's move on now to the main event of the evening. Jon Moxley going one-on-one with Shawn Spears. Jon Moxley defeated Shawn Spears with I need to change that to a paradigm shift, of course. Jon Moxley had an in-ring performance of 77. Shawn Spears had an in-ring performance of 43, showing true unprofessionalism. A clearly unhappy Shawn Spears completely phoned in his performance. Great, thank you, Shawn. I thought this was going to be much. Still got a 63 though, which isn't that bad. And Jon Moxley was off his game, which is a bit annoying. I'm going to have to punish Shawn Spears. That's such a dick move. I'm trying to, he's unhappy, so I'm trying to give him like an elevated spot. I know he lost, but still in the main event with Jon Moxley. I thought that might do something to help, but I guess not. Anyway, let's move on to look at the final screen. Overall, we got a rating of 67, which is not bad. Much better than last week. This show increased our popularity, which is good. And yeah, that bloody Death Triangle getting an 80. So good. I'm a bit disappointed by I thought the Cody Chris Hero match might push high 60s. I thought that main event was going to hit 70. So a bit disappointed by those, but other than that, a pretty decent show all in all. And let's head back and see if there's any emails to deal with. Okay, we are back in the main screen. Chris Hero has left AEW. It was just on a one-match contract, but we might sign him back in the future. Who knows? And Matt Jackson has invented a new move on AEW Dark. He wowed them, debuting a brand new move that got one of the best reactions of the evening. What an absolute legend. Let's once again look at how NXT did. So what did we do on that? We got 67. I think they're probably going to have beaten us. 78. Yeah, man, they are destroying us in the Monday Night Wars. Wednesday Night Wars even. So they got about 1.46 million viewers. Let's see how we did. Chris Hero goes, yeah, that's fine. Drug test fees. We only got 1.2 million viewers. I mean, only 1.2 million viewers is very good. TSN2 are unhappy. Yeah, I'm going to have to lower that because that show was okay. And they got 100,000 viewers. That's not too bad. Okay, let's go into broadcasters. Or is it events and TV? No, it's not events and TV. It is broadcasters. I just can't find it. There we go, broadcasting. And TSN2, yeah, they want 74. Let's see if we can negotiate with them. So, adjust the time slot for Dynamite. If I make it late night, that makes it 59. What about evening? What is it on at the moment? It's on evening, isn't it? 73. Maybe I should do late night. 59. It's either 59 or it's like 66. I'd rather put it late night and definitely do it. Or what else do these do? Change purpose, cancel deal, new deal. Yeah, okay. Let's just adjust the time slot to late night and let's propose that change. Would you like to go ahead and do it? Yes, please. So now our minimum quality is 61 for TNT. We need to be hitting every week, which is absolutely fine. And I think, was there anything else that I wanted to... Oh, while we're on here, let's go onto the roster. Let's go on to Cody. And how do I do this? There we go. Let's get rid of him. No manager. No manager. Done. It's done. We're not going to have that stupid pop-up again. It's fine. It's all good. One more thing I wanted to look at quickly was the size. And to see what we need to do to get up to the size big. Because obviously WWE are already big. We need to get up there, in my opinion. So, taking America by storm. Achieve 77 popularity in at least 5 mainland American regions, which must include your home region of Southeast and either the Great Lakes. Okay, so we need... it's going to take a while to get up there. We just need to be putting on constantly real good shows. Okay, nothing's changed. We're still in June. That's probably why. This brings us to the end of the episode. If you enjoyed the episode, please give a like. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share it around on Twitter, Facebook, all those good things. Tell a friend. And I will see you for the next episode very soon. Goodbye.